Shonen fans ruined anime. So, Keiichiro Saito, the director of Frieren Beyond's Journey's End, recently talked about overseas fans and their bias towards certain popular trends. He said that a lot of overseas fans only watch what's trending, and those trends are usually the battle shonen shows, flashy fights, tragic backstories, power ups, rinse and repeat. Well, don't get me wrong, I love a good shonen fight as much as the next guy, but the problem is when the only anime you watch is Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer, you're missing like 80% of what anime actually offers. Narrow taste. Modern anime fans have narrow taste. Saito basically said overseas fans rarely try other genres. To them, every anime is shonen, and if it's not, they think it's weird. And don't even get me started on the reaction to fan service. It's like these fans act shocked when they see fan service. It's like some rare mutation when it's actually been a part of anime culture for decades. And suddenly they're like, fan service ruins the story. Yeah, you're literally asking the creators to change their art form to fit your comfort zone. This is exactly how Disney went downhill. Back in the day, Disney made great movies with strong stories, but then they started making sure no one got offended, no one felt left out, and they ended up with these bland, safe, soulless movies that barely anyone even remembers a year later. Now imagine anime going down that same path, stripped of all the quirks, cultural touches, and yes, even the fan service, just to make it more palatable to a crowd that started watching anime in lockdown. During the pandemic, anime exploded. People were stuck at home and they were like binge watching every show, and many people started watching anime. And honestly, at first it was great. More people discovering anime means more discussions, more fan arts, more hype. But then the complaints started. Fan service ruins everything. It doesn't have good animation. And the irony, most of these people had never cared about anime before 2020. They jumped in during the hype wave, fell in love with the god tier animation of Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer. Now they think every anime should look and feel like that. Not every anime has god tier animation and MAPPA level animation budget. Not every anime is a high stakes fight to the death. Sometimes it's just a story about a guy making coffee in a quiet town. But these new fans, if it's not a constant dopamine rush of Sakuga and epic fights, they just tune out. And worse, they bully other people for liking different genres. They cannot separate fiction from reality. And honestly, it's exhausting. The toxicity has gotten insane. The main thing is anime is Japanese. It's not just a product they make for fun, it's tied to their culture, their humor, their art style. You start pulling those apart to fit Western sensibilities, and you're not watching anime anymore. You're watching some watered down globalized imitation. If you think certain things shouldn't belong in anime, you're basically saying original culture is wrong. Shonen fans, or at least the loud, toxic part of that crowd, are ruining anime. Not because they like shonen's great, but because they refuse to explore outside of shonen genre. They bully people for liking anything different, and they want to change anime into something it's not. Anime doesn't need saving from itself. It doesn't need to be fixed for the Western audience. And if that makes some people uncomfortable, maybe anime is just not for you. Anyways, that's my rant on this topic. So, yeah, that was my video. Thanks for watching.